Very excited to be doing a deep dive on internet lore today. As you know, the Taku channel is a lore channel where we do daily videos on the most requested topic. They're short, they're sweet, they're lore. Alright, today, internet lore. This is Kaceytron. She's recently been sued by Ethan Klein for allegedly allegedly, the lawsuit's over, she lost, for stealing his video and basically saying to her audience, I am reacting to his video here just so that you could watch it here instead of actually supporting the original creator. She contributed nothing to make the video transformative, and she got sued for copyright, which she was found liable for, and she lost. So this is a video from a week ago where she's begging for money, and then we're gonna look at her court-forced apology that she just released today. I didn't see that yet. I heard it was cinema. Definitely check this channel if you are subscribed for short daily lore. Now, as someone, me, that's been slandered by her in the past, let's laugh about her downfall. She implied I'm a pedophile. Let her fucking burn, baby.
Okay.
All right. So this is her crying first. All right, we got to see the video from a week ago where she was begging for money, and then all that money apparently probably is going to go to Ethan Klein. We'll see how that plays out. I didn't watch the apology yet.
So, first of all, my intention of this statement is not to blame Ethan Klein or
No, I like. Of course not, because you're gonna kick out him in court.
accuse him of malicious conduct.
No, of course not.
Please refrain from making any hateful posts about him.
I love how she has to say this now after literally harassing everyone she possibly could for years. Like, for those of you that are unfamiliar with the lore, she is a vindictive bitch that's only acting like this because she was absolutely obliterated legally. Like, she's been harassing everyone. She's been, talking about how Asmongold killed his own mother. She's been spreading rape allegations, from what I understand, about Tectone. She's been coming after me as well. She's been calling me an incel and potentially a pedophile. Echoing all the Hassan Piker claims because she was one of his orbiters. Now, she's fat, so you'd probably think that she's the one with the orbit, but in reality, Hassan Piker's wallet is fat, which is why he's the one with the orbit.
If he believes he has a copyright claim, he is entitled to pursue it.
Yeah, he's suing you.
My intention is to shed some light on the financial strain this is causing.
Oh, she's gonna cry. She's gonna cry that she's facing consequences of her actions.
My family, and also why I made a settlement offer to Ethan.
Wait, is her apology that she released today part of the settlement? Oh my god. Court-mandated settlement apology. Oh, this is going to be cinema. Oh, this is going to be good.
So when this lawsuit began, it was unclear how myself and my family were going to survive this.
Skill issue. Get a job. Why are you still a streamer? Literally just get a job. This is all your own fault. Like, it's literally all your own fault.
Due to the unbelievable generosity of others that I have been able to afford the devastating financial effects of this lawsuit.
Well,
I will forever be grateful for the kindness of...
Why are you being so mean? She deserves it. Yeah, I firmly believe in justice. This is what we call justice, ladies and gentlemen. She stole copyright? Fuck you. I don't know, man. But to be honest, this is not really about the copyright. Look, when people spread false claims about you, it's a really damaging thing. She's learning the hard way. This is a little thing called consequences, called karma.
And support that I've received during this dark time in my life.
Yeah, that sucks for you. That sucks for you. Skill issue.
We have raised just over $49,000 on my GoFundMe. I have also contributed another $5,000 from various marathons and fundraising, bringing the total up to $54,000.
All right.
All of these funds were deposited into a separate bank account.
All right.
That I opened exclusively for
the Ethan Klein bank account, where everything just goes to the guy suing you for being a gigantic bitch forever. Dude, this is amazing. Like, bro, this is absolute cinema. Is this what it feels like when the good guys win? Am I the good guys? I don't even care. I just know she's the bad guys.
Legal expenses. None of these funds have been used for any personal expense. They have been used exclusively for my legal fees.
Great.
These funds are not going to last much longer, given the needs of the litigation and the work that is being done to defend against Ethan Klein's lawsuit. In September, I made a settlement offer to Ethan for $17,500.
What is that? $17,500. Bro, he's a millionaire. He wants to draw blood, okay? He doesn't care. Oh my god, bro. He's killing you in court here, baby. You're getting the supreme Jew treatment. Oh, and you're not liking it.
This offer was—
Damn, I guess when you support terrorist organizations that want to kill Jews, God comes around and hits you with the most Jewish karma of all time. I'm not gonna lie, this is cinema. This is absolute cinema.
Was publicly revealed by Ethan to his Instagram followers.
Dude, give the writers
the
a raise.
Settlement offer that I
for
made
this
was
arc.
in no way, shape, or form an attempt to make a payday. It was because the looming threat of financial ruin is a stress that I would not wish on to anyone.
Liar. Actual liar. You would absolutely wish it on Ethan Klein and Asmongold and everyone else. You absolutely would. Oh, this like, dude, this is why it's so cinema. Like, she can't even, like, even in her tragic, teary-eyed update, she has to lie. Of course she would. She supports Hamas. She supports Hamas terrorists. Like, bro, are you kidding me? You want sympathy? Are you insane? Oh my God.
My mother, father, and sister all struggle with disability and housing instability. They are my family and they depend on me.
Oh, I feel bad for them that they have a daughter like you. That's rough, buddy. Imagine having a daughter that's blowing all of her money on weed instead of actually contributing.
Just this month, like many other low-income Americans, my mother and disabled sister had their food stamps taken away.
Yeah, the Democrats shut the government. Yeah, shouldn't have voted for leftists. Oh well, skill issue.
Under the current political climate, the future of funding for other assistance is uncertain.
It's Trump's fault. It's Trump. Trump is it. Yeah, get a job. Get a job, bitch. Am I being a little am I being too indifferent to her suffering? No. The answer is no. Thanks for asking. No, I don't care.
I cannot afford to fail them. I simply want this.
Guess you shouldn't have violated copyright and been just a gigantic bitch to make Ethan want to actually sue you for this. Like, I think if it wasn't for you supporting terrorists and supporting slander campaigns against people, he probably wouldn't have done this, to be honest. Now, to be fair, I think his claim was valid and you violated copyright for sure. And that's why you lost this lawsuit. But also, if you wouldn't have antagonized him for years, I just don't think he might not have actually gone through with it, even though he had a valid claim.
Nightmare to be over so that I can go back to providing my family with my full support.
You failed your family. I hope it feels really shitty that you failed your family. You risked your entire family's financial stability because you're just a gigantic bitch and wanted to slander people online. I hope you feel really bad about yourself because this is all your fault, not Ethan's. Yeah, some tears, baby. Let's go.
Ethan Klein is suing me for $150,000, which is the maximum damages for malicious copyright infringement.
Which is what she did, so that's cool.
I believe it is highly unlikely that a court would find me liable for copyright infringement.
We'll see the apology.
At all, and certainly not malicious copyright infringement.
Yeah, someone might believe this if she didn't directly say that I am doing this so that people could watch my reaction instead of the original video, which is malicious copyright infringement.
My offer was tied to the maximum damages for normal copyright infringement, which has a maximum damage of $30,000. Considering it is unlikely there are any damages at all that I could have caused, even if I am found liable for copyright infringement, my offer of $17,500 felt very generous.
Well,
for me, that is a lot of money.
We'll see what the settlement is.
And it would have come directly from my own pocket. On this note, I want to clarify that any donations that I have received are being used for my legal defense costs against Ethan, nothing else.
Good.
These funds will not be a part of any settlement offer. In the event that we were to settle, I will take responsibility for any settlement, and any remaining funds would go towards the remaining parties that are also being sued by Ethan.
We'll see if that's true, actually. I'd be surprised if that happens. There's no way Ethan Klein is going to settle without taking all the GoFundMe money. There's no way.
Then I have no intention to keep any money from this fundraising for any personal use whatsoever. If we are unable to reach a settlement soon, this could stretch all the way to December of next year and cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars.
More content, baby!
Through the end of the trial. To be clear, I don't make anywhere near this kind of money. Like most Americans,
that sucks for you. Get a job.
I live paycheck to paycheck.
Get a job. Get a job, whore. Stop whoring out on the internet and get a job.
I do not have any personal savings.
Yeah, because you blow it on weed.
Over the years, I've been stretched very thin.
Instead of slandering people on the internet, maybe you should have actually gotten a job.
I help support multiple family members.
Yeah, you're a hero. By the way, you're in this tough position purely because of you. This is all your fault. This is what we call consequences to your actions. That sucks. For you, specifically.
I want to make it clear to
For me, it's very nice. For me, it's really good. I get to make this whole video, actually, on the Taku channel, which is covering all lore moving forward.
then I will gladly set aside my ego and do whatever is necessary and consistent with my principles to
You have no principles.
Resolve this matter and get back to what matters most to me, helping my family in this devastating financial climate.
Wait, so helping your family is what matters most to you, and you decided to put all of that in jeopardy by harassing, slandering, and copyright infringing on the internet? Wow, you sound like a really shitty person, actually. Just based on your own apology here. Well, it's not, we didn't even get to the apology yet.
I feel deeply guilty even asking for community funding during such difficult times, because I realize I'm asking for help from people who are also facing financial hardships.
Hell yeah, dude. So that's communism, ladies and gentlemen. Spread the burden around.
Since this lawsuit was announced, it has resulted in a barrage of hate and harassment that has been incredibly mentally taxing.
Well, that sucks for you. You don't think that when you slander people, when you say that Ethan Klein is a genocider, or anything like that, or saying that he deserves to have his kids taken from him, or calling Asmongold a mother killer, or implying that I am a pedophile, or like all that or implying that Tectone's a rapist, like, you don't think that that results in harassment? Like, you think you're getting harassment now, and I'm not saying it's justified, because I don't think anyone should get harassed on the internet for anything, but that's not how the world works. So, I'm sorry, zero sympathy. This is literally your own making. Like, what are we talking about?
Every day across all of my social media, I am relentlessly reminded that my life could be ruined. That myself and my family could wind up living on the street.
True, you should be reminded of that, and it's all your fault.
Ethan is going to foreclose on my home.
That'd be hilarious.
All realities that feel very real to me right now.
That really sucks for you. Man, it must really suck to be you. Yeah, I know.
And all being used by hateful onlookers to push me into killing myself.
Yeah, obviously, no one's pushing you into killing yourself, and even if some people are, that's not tied to anyone else. That's just the internet. Everyone gets death threats. All right, everyone gets told to kill themselves. I've been told. I've been gotten death threats from your community, from shit that you've been pushing too. So, like, again, this is like, it's such a nonsense comment just to garner sympathy. No one cares. Don't kill yourself, because honestly, if you kill yourself, there will be no more content, and that would be really sad. Also, because I think suicide is murder. I think suicide is just a form of self-murder. And I think murder is immoral. I actually have morals, which is why I'm against murder. So don't do that. But you support Hamas, so you are pro-murder. You are the pro-murder candidate here.
The thought of dealing with the constant doxing, threats to my life, and harassment for another year is extremely dark.
Damn, that sucks.
This treatment,
I guess you should have realized that that's what you were doing to people when you were slandering them.
Wears on a person, and it has left me feeling extremely drained, isolated, and depressed.
Oh, you're depressed? No, I'm currently shocked that the generational drug addict has depression.
Moving forward, I'll continue to provide any updates on any future developments. It may end up being a long road, and I'm going to be working hard to keep up with the legal fees every month for as long as is necessary if this litigation is not settled soon.
All right, we'll see. I'm excited for the apology, man. I really want to see it.
I've changed my GoFundMe goal to better reflect the cost of this sort of litigation.
Oh, again, give me more money because I am such a victim of my own circumstances. I am a victim of the consequences of my own actions. Please give me money.
Exclusively for my lawyer fees. This is not money that will go towards any sort of settlement.
Dude, I'm curious, man. I feel like this is not true.
Or to any of my personal expenses.
She could probably get sued by her audience for defrauding them if the GoFundMe money goes for the settlement. Like, I'm not even lying. She could probably get sued by her audience for defrauding them, saying that none of the money you donate to me would go to a settlement, and then, I mean, we'll see what the settlement is, but there's no way Ethan is going to let her walk away without giving him the GoFundMe money.
Please consider donating or even signing up for a monthly donation. Check out any of my links below. You can also support by tuning into any of my live streams and social media. Even just some positivity in the sea of negativity means everything right now. Thank you all.
All right, I have positivity. Get a job. Get a job. Have some children. All right, get off the internet. Make your internet footprint vanish. You're not cut out for this shit, all right? You're not cut out for being a slanderous dirtbag, actually. Build a family or something. I don't know.
So much for listening to my side of the story. And again, thank you all for the love and support.
You're welcome. I'll be here forever.
Okay, that's all I had to say. And yeah, obviously I'm reading from a script.
That was the one smart thing that she did in this video.
Like, obviously it was something that I wrote.
You don't want her rambling and burping through bullshit. All right, at least let her write the bullshit down.
And I don't know, like, I don't want to be like criticized for like coming on camera and like crying and shit, because it's not something that I want to do.
Yes,
like,
it is actually. Now, there's a little thing called free will. You have it, I have it, we all have it. You are exercising your free will right now, actually.
I've been put in this position where this is what I have to do to survive. And like,
no, you could get a job instead of begging on the internet, but you've decided begging on the internet was a better use of your time. So you do this because you want to. You want to instead of getting a job. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, it's your decision.
I'm doing this knowing that it's going to result in like the whole fucking hate brigade, you know, like Asmongold, XQC, all of them are going to go live and make a video and make fun of me and laugh.
Realize every time you beg for money and get $10, some guy is going to react and make fun of you crying on camera and make $100. I just want you to understand that wage discrepancy every single time you cry on camera, okay? Every time you cry, you might make $10, but there is an entire economy of people, you know, funding their supercars on your tears. I just want you to understand exactly where you are on the totem pole.
It's about how...
Yeah, zero sympathy for these people, honestly. Like, terrorist supporters, slanderers? No, it's okay.
You know, I'm going to lose everything.
Let's go.
All this other messed up shit.
Hell yeah.
And they're going to further profit off of my pain.
Absolutely. Yep.
You know, it just really sucks the position that I've been put in.
Yeah, you put yourself in this position. This isn't the position you were put in by anyone else. You put yourself here. This is literally like a nightmare of your own design. You also don't need to cry on the internet. You could get a job. You could get a job in the real world. Flip burgers, okay? What are we talking about?
I just hope that I can move on from it soon, but if I can't, then I'm prepared to, you know, keep on moving forward and keep fighting. But in order to do that, it's like I have to make myself emotionally vulnerable.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Now, I'm just telling everyone in my audience, do not go harass her. I don't actually want my audience to go harass anybody. Obviously. She's ruined her own life enough. We don't need to contribute.
But yeah, I can kind of answer some questions. Really should have settled immediately. Good luck. You're saying that, but that was never like really an option.
Yeah, it was. He literally said that if you apologized and offered a settlement, he would take it right in the beginning, and then you decided to double down like because you're retarded. All right, I got to see your actual apology. I was waiting for the entire time for this. All right, let's hear her apology. No! Wait, she did a pre-recorded apology? No! She did a pre-recorded apology and then streamed herself showing the apology. Oh my god, this is the most pathetic thing ever. All right, let's go.
And
that was her mouse, by the way. This is my mouse. That was her mouse that she's showing this pre-recorded apology. All right.
I take responsibility for infringing the content new.
It's... She started it from a second and she had to go back to the beginning. Dude, this is the humiliation ritual I love so much.
I want to begin by stating I take responsibility for infringing the content.
Bro, this is literally Nux's doctrine. Do nothing, win. Dude, all my enemies just end up destroying themselves.
Okay. The lawsuit was not frivolous.
After months of calling it a frivolous lawsuit, the lawsuit was not frivolous.
When I said the lawsuit was frivolous and based on misogyny, it was to garner sympathy.
Yeah, that's right.
My own reputation.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Against the Kleins.
When I called him a misogynist, I lied. Oh, music to my ears. Yeah, I know that she's being forced to do this by the court, but she agreed to it. Dude, this is awesome.
This lawsuit has given me a greater understanding of copyright protection.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
People's copyrights and the importance of protecting copyrights in the online content creation community.
Yeah, she doesn't give a shit about any of that. She just has to say it.
It is important for the entire content creation community to respect the intellectual property rights of other creators.
Yes, it is.
And I will adhere to the lessons I've learned throughout this process going forward.
Sure. No, you won't. No, you won't. You're an addict. You're a drug addict. You're just going to keep coming back. You're going to do this again. It might take 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. You're going to be in the same position again. It's just going to get worse because you can't actually realize the issue is you. You can't actually work on yourself. You're so quick to blame other people and, you know, end up humiliating yourself because you decided to throw shit at other people. You're not willing to actually accept the reality that this is your fault. And until you actually fix yourself, you're just going to find yourself in this position again.
I want to make clear that I did not receive any support, financial or otherwise, from Hassan Piker.
No! I prayed for days like this. Oh my God, what?
Hassan never even reached out to me privately to offer words of support.
What a roach! I'm in shock. I'm actually in shock. First of all, W for Ethan for forcing her to say this, which is probably the truth.
Speaking honestly, I found his indifference to my suffering hurtful, especially after he hinted he might help me behind the scenes.
She just called him a virtue signaler in a court-mandated apology. Absolute cinema, dude. Oh my God. I even saw like clips of Hassan floating around. What's this?
He has also admitted multiple times he wants to hurt you financially through them as if you were their legal guardian. No, I know. That's why he keeps saying like, oh, socialist, why won't he give these guys money?
True.
Trust me, if I offer support, you won't know about it.
Because he didn't offer support. There's no way.
Okay? Beyond what I've done thus far.
Beyond what I've done thus far. And he didn't even call them. These people literally were on this man's dick so hard that they violated copyright abuse to basically glaze him. They were sued, humiliated, dragged throughout the internet, and he didn't even call to express his support, nor donate to any of them. Dude, that's incredible. That's amazing.
It felt like he wanted to receive credit from the public for him helping me.
True. He said, I will not, if I do help them, beyond what I've done thus far, you'd never know about it. And it was nothing. Dude, total Hassan destruction. Total Hassan annihilation. And this is after him flexing, gambling 30 grand on horse racing in China. Oh my God. Dude, this is my Christmas. This is unbelievable. Look, man, I'm Jewish and I'll celebrate Christmas this year.
Without providing any. As to the GoFundMe money, to the extent there are any remaining funds after I pay my attorney's fees, I have agreed to pay the remaining funds to the clients.
Dude, God, you have written once again a masterpiece. I'm telling you, man. This is unbelievable levels of karma. This is insane. People don't realize how crazy this is, okay? Just look at this. Look what she said in the previous one. Look at this.
On this note, I want to clarify that any donations that I have received are being used for my legal defense costs against Ethan, nothing else. These funds will not be a part of any settlement offer. In the event that we were to settle, I will take responsibility for any settlement, and any remaining funds would go towards the remaining parties that are also being sued by Ethan.
Do you understand what's happening? She used, as part of her marketing ploy to suck donations from her retarded audience, as part of this marketing ploy, she was talking about how the GoFundMe funds will not go to the settlement. So people donated, and now she's using the GoFundMe funds for the settlement. Like, I'm not a lawyer, but this sounds like she defrauded her audience to pay Ethan. And she could potentially be hit with a class action lawsuit from her donors that were told that their donations would not be going towards a settlement, and they did. This is insane. This is absolute cinema. I don't think I've ever witnessed something this beautiful in my entire life. Like, I assume that they're not actually going to hit her with a class action lawsuit because they're ultimately her fans, but they have the legal standing, I think, to actually hit her with a class action lawsuit for defrauding them. She literally defrauded these people from my perspective, right? Like, she went out there, she's like, give me your money. It will not be going towards the settlement. And here she is in her apology. The GoFundMe money will be going towards the settlement. Say it again, please. One more time for the people in the back.
As to the GoFundMe money, to the extent there are any remaining funds after I pay my attorney's fees, I have agreed to pay the remaining funds to the clients.
That's crazy.
The funds will not go anyone
crazy.
else,
That's
including Denims or Frogan, to defend their lawsuits.
Oh my God.
For the record,
oh my God, this is insane. This is crazy. Wait, so Ethan is wait. So all of the people that hate Ethan Klein so much, they donated to her actually ended up just donating it to Ethan. Bro, she got donations from iDubbbz and all these other retards that donated to her actually just gave the money straight to Ethan. This is absolute cinema. Like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I've agreed to cooperate with the Kleins in their litigation against the H3 Snark mods for promoting my live stream.
And she's a snitch for him now. And she's cucking out completely. Absolute backstabbery going on the left. We've seen it before. We'll keep seeing it. She absolutely roached out on her entire people. She is going to work for Ethan against the Snark mods that were harassing him.
To the extent that I am able.
This is cinema.
Offer my support, including testifying under oath to everything I have just stated.
Beautiful.
To help their cause.
Beautiful. Love that.
I also want to take the opportunity to acknowledge other misconduct and bad behavior I have exhibited online.
Okay.
For example, weaponizing the death of Asmongold's mother was inexcusable.
That's right, baby.
I should know better because I have 3 disabled people.
That's right, baby. You should know better.
Moving forward,
there's no way Asmongold accepts this apology because it's literally a court-mandated apology. But still, I'm really glad that she had to humble herself and say it.
I will do better. I also want to apologize to the crew of the H3 podcast. Bro, particularly AB and Olivia.
This is cinema, man.
I apologize for calling them cowards for not quitting their jobs. That was a shameful attack on 2 people who deeply care about Palestine and Palestinian people. AB, along with his wife Lena, have done more than I have ever done for the Palestinian people, including raising over $100,000 in charity.
Bro.
I recognize that they have actually made Palestinian lives better, and my online antagonism and trolling has not.
That's right, baby. You first, all of these pro-Hamas people actually hate Palestine. I've been saying this the entire time. All the pro-Hamas people have done nothing but make it worse for the Palestinians. Like, you are putting the wind in Hamas's sails to keep the war going on and on and on forever by weaponizing the death of these people that died as collateral damage because Hamas decided to start a war. It's all of these people. It's crazy.
I apologize to Ethan and Gila personally. I have said extremely mean and cruel things about both of them, particularly my misogynistic attacks against Gila that never should have been said.
This is crazy.
I also want to acknowledge the pervasive problem of anti-Semitism in leftist spaces.
Thank you for acknowledging this, Kaceytron. So nice of you.
It should concern all of us.
Yeah,
I condemn it and will not participate in it.
Dude, this was like an absolute destruction. Like, this was devastating.
To that end, I wish the clients success in enforcing TED Entertainment's copy.
Yeah, man. And I want to make this clear. I've said this before. Like, you'll have people on the right that'll be like, you know, hail Hitler and shit and whatever. And then you'll have people on the left that'll be like, you know, globalize the Intifada and shit. But the left are the ones that are killing the Jews, ultimately. Like, I'm just being real here. As someone that's acknowledging that there is issues, obviously, you're going to have people that hate Jews on the right and on the left. That's where the horseshoe is in the horseshoe theory. Far right, they hate Jews. Far left, they hate Jews. People on the left are actually killing Jews. That's the fundamental difference that's going on right now that a lot of people aren't willing to acknowledge.
Right. And protecting the legal rights of online content creators.
Yeah, sure. All right, it stops, and she closes it, and then she's gonna end stream. Dude, this was absolute cinema. This was the greatest thing I've ever seen. So yeah, anyway, that was the first episode of Internet Lore here on the Nux Taku channel. We will be doing daily uploads covering all forms of lore, whether it's internet lore, video game lore, all lore, it happens here. All right, these are the little topics that are specifically requested by you guys. I love divine irony, the absolute cinema, the consequences of your actions. I just love that she contributed to like the radical left, pro-Hamas, like obviously Jew hate bubble on the left. And God decided that her karmic punishment would be the ultimate Jew humiliation ritual of getting blasted in a lawsuit. Absolute cinema. Thank you, God. Please keep doing this.